Shanti will see the yesterday murli, Avyakt murli. The return of love is to turn yourself, oneself. Means if we want to, how much God is loving us, if we want to return that, we need to transform us. So Bap Dada, who is love, image of love and power, equal. How much is the love? Same is the power. He's seeing his loving children everywhere. The gathering is in subtle form, is even greater than his gathering in the corporeal form. So how much gathering will be there in highlight? Hmm. So he's telling love and power. The gathering is in subtle form is even greater than this gathering in corporeal form. So in subtle sukshma, in minute, in light body, that means with our remembrance when we are there already, than which are there in corporeal physical form. So we can see ourselves in front of Bap Dada in subtle world, in subtle form. So Bap Dada, he has not left any of his children. He has merged all his children and all are in his arms of love. So how cute and how nice. That Bap Dada, many times when we are upset, we don't know that, but he emerges and he fill us in his arms. So that's why sometimes when we remember him, we become very relaxed. We are not knowing that, but he's doing that. He's emerging us in the subtle world and he is feeling in his arm of love, my child, giving us strength, extra doses of things to face the situation. So that unknowing thing that we don't know, but that kind of love we are receiving, that kind of care we are getting from him. The arms of love are so large. All children everywhere merge into arms of love in the same way as river merge into the ocean. So like that they all are. So just imagine how will be the how much Brahmin children are his children are in his arms. So how big it will be like a river merging in the ocean. The arms of love, the ocean of love are unlimited. So how cute. Even if all children are number wise, they are tied in love. So even if some children are doing more effort, some are less effort, even though everyone has a bond of love with Baba, this flight of love is making the children come close to the Father in their mind, with their bodies, all and also in their heart. So in every way, we are like sometimes we go there physically, sometimes with our mind, sometimes with our heart. The plane of love brings you closer to the Father with the speed of a second. So this is love that we travel to Paramdham. If we don't have love, we just sit physically and try to meditate. Oh, I am going there. We cannot have a yoga, actual yoga. It is because of love that we get connected in a second. So how much we have a love, that much we'll get connected. In Gyan, Yoga, and Dharana, you are number wise according to the capacity, but in love, all of you experience to be number one. Now, if Baba is asking which in all of you who is having, the most love with Baba. Everyone will say, I have, I have. So maybe somebody have less gyan knowledge, yoga they are doing less. Also they have imbibed less. But the love everyone has like is like number one. So love is the main basis of Brahman life, which is given gift to all of your children. So this is the gift that we have got. There is something that we imbibe, we do can, but this is the one thing that all children have received. If Baba were to ask your children if you are a constant yogis, if you are a constant embodiment of knowledge, not knowledgeable soul, but embodiment of knowledge, then you would think about it. If he's saying that raise your hand, who is the number one in knowledge? So we will think whether we are number one or not. And yes, but what would you say if you are? So there are three subjects. One is Gyan, Yoga, and Dharana. So these three subjects. So one by one, Baba is asking in Gyan, how much do you feel you have achieved? In Yoga, how much you feel you have achieved? And in Dharana, that is imbibing, becoming embodiment of. For example, if Baba is telling be a constant yogi, so how much you are constant yogi? So whatever he's teaching, how much you are imbibing, becoming that form. So everyone will be number wise. However, Baba, if he asks, who is constantly loving soul, everyone will raise their hand. Yes, I am loving Baba. So all are constantly loving souls, right? So all of you have passed the subject of love. Some of you have passed with honor, and some you have just passed. But everyone has love. But Gyan and Yoga and Dharana, we cannot say in that. So in that, the another number, the important point is that, yeah, when he was asking about that Gyan, Yoga, and Dharana, there was silence in the hall. So that means even if he asks, we will also pause for a little time, and we'll think that how much are we number one, or have we imbibed everything? Is our yoga proper? Are we listening murli and taking this knowledge, valuable gems of knowledge daily? So that we'll think for some time that how much is that I can really raise my hand in front of God. So he's asking why this silent. So what will be the return of the love that Baba is giving you? You have to turn yourself. You have to achieve in all these things. So you should have firm faith that you only already passed. You only will. You only have to repeat it. So you should have such a unshakable faith, but we don't have, right? Unshakable faith that any situation come, we should have unshakable faith that whatever happen, Baba is with us, we'll be safe. So while sitting far away, all of you are close, are you not? You are on the heart front. So we are sitting in the heart of Baba. So Baba emerged now, no? Every children, he emerged in his arms. So he has kept us in his heart throne. Some are light of the eyes, and some are seated on the heart throne. The closest are the eyes and the heart. Not all of you are sitting in Om Shanti Bhavan, but you are sitting in Baba's heart throne or merged in Baba's eyes as jewel of light. So some of us who are not able to go there, but we have immense love and immense effort in our life for whatever Baba is telling. So Baba, where he is emerging us? He's emerging us in his eyes, he's emerging us in his heart. So how big honor it is to be in the eyes of God, to be in the heart of God. Goosebump come thinking of that way. That is my effort, is my obedience towards Baba that much that he can emerge me in his eyes, that he emerge me in his heart. Do I live in his heart? We should check ourselves. So Baba is reminding us that because if the season, there is Baba Milan, the season comes, then it ends. So now for this year, the Baba Milan season ended. So it happens only till March. So in this murli, when it was being given, it was like last of that year. So Baba is telling, is it the end or is it a beginning? Beginning is the end and end is the beginning. How? This world is ending and a new world cycle is starting. So beginning reminds you of middle, but the end reminds you of the beginning. So when it is ending, we are reminded of Satya, that new yuga is coming, new age is coming. So it is the beginning of flying at fast speed. It is not end. He's telling it is the beginning. Even much faster speed than various instruments of the day in a second. With our love, with the aeroplane of our love, we just reach Param Dham in a second. No instrument can reach that level as the soul goes. Even science still working on that. What is the speed of the soul to record that? So when a body also leaves the soul, it flies in a second wherever it wants to go. It reaches in a second. So science has failed in that way. So what can we do with power of silence? Because power of silence is the power of soul. The soul is this much powerful, then it's one of the power of silence. Have we experienced it? He's asking. So now let the soul begin fly at a fast speed with soul power, whether in transforming yourself, in transforming the attitude of anyone, in transforming the atmosphere, or in transforming your relation and connection. Now bring about a fast speed. So how can this fast speed can come? With the power of silence. This is very important. Whomever we want to change also, we can change with the power of silence. We can transform ourselves, all of our, and we can transform, like if we are, suppose we have any we see any children nearby us who is not peaceful, who is like very aggressive, we can keep giving him the power of peace and silence. In 2 3 months, he'll become very silent. So we can bring about this transformation for anybody in any relationship. But we have to constantly do the effect, bring about fast speed. When the fast speed of our we think and it happen, when this fast speed will come, when our mind is clear, our thought is clear, no waste thought, no blockages of any thought, no outside world any thought. The sign of fast speed is that as you think about something and it happens, and it is going to happen like that, we have to clear our mind. Today's Murli also very important. Today Murli also Baba told, unless until your mind is not clear, you will be not be able to catch my last sign, my last message. If you will be in yoga with me constantly, I will tell you, my child, catch the train and go to Madhuban now. And then those children who will be able to catch, they will reach Madhuban safely. Baba is telling, whatever money if you are donating also, it is being used in building this big Madhuban. That means there more and more construction is going on. So that at the end, his children, at the end means at the time of destruction, where there will be too many things going on to keep his children safe, he will give them the sign that okay, go to Madhuban, and everyone will reach Madhuban. That will be the last train. After that, whoever try, they cannot go to the Madhuban. Only one train, especially it will start for the children of Baba. Only for the children of Baba who will be yog obedient. And they will reach there, they will be very safe. They will feel there like Satyug only. In that place, Madhuban, and they will see all the destruction, but there won't be any pain for them. Why? Because they will already feel themselves in Satyug, and in Satyug there is no pain. Today, Murli. So it is very, very important to check ourselves that will God give me that sign? Am I that obedient to Him that He come? Am I that much yog yuked with Him in remembrance of Him? Have I left all the relations and everything from my mind, taking care of them as a trustee? If it is not there, then how we will catch? We won't know. We will be thinking of all this world thing only. So yesterday also he told this only very very tricky way, very very tactfully how we can clear this waste thought. So he's telling thought, words and deeds. So these three are very very important to be elevated at the same time. Our thoughts, our words and deeds, because thought is the seed. When we sow the thought of seed, it becomes our words and our deeds. If you check that which is wasteful, or if you check your wrong thoughts, you find that speed to be very fast. You will have a thought in one moment and you speak of it instantly and also carry it out practically. So we see somebody doing wrong. What are you doing? We immediately say. Instant reaction we give. So how fast our thought became our action? That much past should be our soul power, our power to stop the thought and restrain ourselves from that action. That need power of silence. You will have a thought in one moment and you speak of it instantly and also carry it out practically. Thought, words, and deeds are so fast because they look simultaneous. They don't look like we think, we then put words, and then we are doing action. They look like just fraction of seconds, simultaneous. Thought came, words came, deeds came. The force of their speed is so fast that it finishes the consciousness of elevated thought, action, code of conduct, and greatness of Brahmin life. What we do is we speak of something wrong, we do some wrong actions. Greatness is finished. That consciousness is finished. In simultaneously that much fast it is coming. The force of which is wasteful finishes the consciousness of truth and accuracy. And also truth and accuracy get over. We are not able to think that what is the truth and what is should be the accuracy of our actions. We're not able to think that much fast. Our thinking is going in that direction. Then after some time, when you have regained consciousness, you think you should not have done that. Later on we think, when we regain that consciousness, that I am a Brahmin, I am a great soul. I shouldn't, this action does not suit me, but these words does not suit me. However, at the time when there is that force, the recognition of that which is correct changes and it makes it feel something incorrect to be correct. What we think is, how can we be silent when somebody is doing like that? How can we not react in such a situation? How can we just seeing the things happening? So the force of that which is wasteful makes you finish all consciousness. So what Baba is telling, this year all of you must become innocent of all wastage. Don't know what is waste thought. Waste thought is the reason of all this past action. We have to become like we don't know what is waste thought. All thought on murli, all thought on somebody is giving blessing, taking blessing. Mind we have to engage, doing some 5 Sarup Abhyas, doing some drills which Baba has told. In 1 second, go to Paramdham, come back, do some Swaman, keep on repeating Swaman. It will finish the waste. We have to put all this effort. If not, waste will increase. Nowadays, for small kids also, waste is increasing so much. They will see something in TV and they'll keep on thinking on that TV. It's shrinking their mind. When your souls were in your golden aged kingdom, you were innocent of all waste and of Maya. And this is why deities are called great souls or saints. We were not knowing what is waste thought, what is Maya in golden age. In the same way, we have to emerge the sanskars. This is my sanskar. No waste thought. Only always in my one eye Satyug and in one eye Parantha. Always. That intoxication inside. And it is very enjoyable when you have that intoxication. Outside, nobody will know what you are thinking. Outside, there is no need to announce and tell that I am not having waste thought. Let be inside it. Antarmukhi. Become an embodiment of total ignorance of any waste. Let there be total ignorance of any wastage in your time, your breath, your word, and action. Stop wasting time. Stop wasting the breath in something which is useless, which we cannot control, which we cannot do anything. Stop wastage in your words and in actions. So we have to make the chart of it. Did I had any wastage in breathe today, in time today, in words today, in action today? It will help us to check. Let there be total ignorance, that is, innocence of any kind of wastage in any of this, in four of this. When there is total ignorance of all wastage, you will then automatically easily experience divinity. You will feel yourself in Paramdham. You will feel yourself in subtle world. You will receive God message. You will listen His words. That kind of divinity will come. He's continuously trying to tell you something, but not able to listen because of wastage. That line, that pipeline, that telephone wire is blocked with lots of different frequencies. If that is clear, there is only one line, easily we will catch. We'll be like receiving continuous message from Baba. So we have to do this. And and we have to give this experience to other also. Do not think that you are still making effort now anyway. So we should not be loosened in this. That okay, we are making effort, we'll do it slowly, time is there, like that we should not think. Purusharth, effort. Purush is Atma, soul. Rath is chariot. So Purusharth, that means inspiring the chariot to do something is known as making effort. So this body is our chariot. We are sitting, Purush. So we should be jhatku. Jhatku means in a second we should change everything, always thought. You see waste thought coming, start doing some drill, start doing 500 rupees, start taking some soma. Let it not be that you are moving along while making effort, because the effort maker should be constantly flying. Then only they will be known as accurate effort maker. If we are not an flying, then we are not accurate effort maker. Become an accurate effort maker, Baba is telling. Let your nature be natural, extremely easy, like we were easy in Satya golden age. Put aside making effort. Now let go the temporary supports that you have been holding on to. Remove all support of your life. Leave it. Stand on your own. You cannot experience the constant support of Father if you're holding on to any support of this world, either relation or any this even appliances or any person, you cannot experience his support. While you do not have support of father, you make limited support your support. You cannot have the support of this world is temporary. It cannot. It will cheat you at the time you need it. Not knowingly, wantedly, but this support of this world is deceivable. It will deceive you. So Baba is telling, do not be deceived. Any support, mind wise, you are in support, work wise, physically, you are in any support. Don't be dependent on any kind of support. Temporary things are deceitful. Don't for doing yoga, don't rely on any person. For doing yoga, don't rely on music alone. Practice for doing yourself more and more and more. Sometime without music, sometime while working. So because at the last time when you have more sickness, more this thing, our more time will go in karma, doing the service for them. So what will we do when we will do the yoga? We have to more and more inculcate karma yoga also. Doing any action, we are in connection with him. The support of the Father is canopy. If you take his support alone, it's the protection, it's the canopy. This is why you listen to many sweet things of Maya and you have already heard a great deal. Maya is not only harsh, Maya is also sweet. The sweet relations of our life that will cheat us at the last. It looks wow, we're very nice, sweet relations, this relation, that relation, this program, this party, that party, this food, that food, everything will receive. The support of the father is canopy, and you already have a great Maya. Just as those who have been creating the scriptures from the Copper Age onwards are very clever. They have created such sweet stories. So just imagine when Maya came from the people, from the souls, how she made the souls to write the story that people totally forgot the truth. Totally, they went so far away from the truth, from the God. How many stories, how many religions, everything, fighting, everything, fully confusion. So she always create confusion and deceive, cheat. See the Father. Do as the Father does. Do not see any excuses. Do not make any excuses. When anything comes in front of you and you begin to make excuses in a second because the speed of Maya is very fast. Who let us make excuse? Maya. I have to do this, I have to go there, I have to take care of them. That is all excuse. We can be in yoga all the time, 24 hours. There's no need of any excuse, no need to depend on anyone. We ourselves can be direct connection with God. So Baba laughs when he sees his children doing like that. Other will get impressed. This is very good. It is right. What are you saying is right. It is right. Other will cannot tell you anything. Only Baba knows the truth. However, seeing the fast speed of time, you must fly away from those supports very quickly. But time is running fast. Wastage is increasing. So have to run away from all the supports quickly. Otherwise, lots of even not only uh, suppose there are some relations who keep on talking waste thought, who keep on giving the waste, keep take us party, take us there, here, there, all there. Some talk is going on. This family talk, that all is waste, and this is roll by roll getting deposited on our brain, in our mind. So how many rolls we are putting will get heavy. We cannot fly. Therefore, become innocent of them. Even when anyone is telling, just inside, become absent from that talk. Nobody will know. more after some time somebody will keep on thinking that this person is not interested maybe. That's all. Nobody's going to complain you why you're not listening to me and this and that. Through this stage of innocence, the ready-made stage of service will come in front of you. So there will be lots of things when we get innocent of waste thoughts. Many good things will come in our life, many good experiences, and constant feeling of God above us. All excuses are clouds. Do not become afraid seeing clouds constantly fly at fast speed. Cross over them in a second. Know the way and gain success by using the right method in a second. This is the right method. We have to cross the always thought, become ignorant of them. On one side, this is the force of occult power, and on the other side, there is a force of success by using right method. So whatever power people get through occult power, no, tantra, mantra, gantra, all those things, by just this normal method, simple method of finishing waste thought, we get all the powers, which for which they do that much kind of prayers, occult powers. But those are temporary. But this power which we are getting through right method, it will be there for all time. So Bab Dada is asking, be a constant Arjun. Arjun is what? Constantly Arjun. Take the responsibility of who is Arjun? Who takes the responsibility of their mind, their thought, their word, and their connection. What I do, not the body, conscious I. And whatever I, an elevated soul, do, others who see me will do the same. Whoever take the initiative is Arjun. And Baba love Arjun. You know, no, in Gita also, how much God loved Arjun. Baba love Arjun. Bab Dada now wishes to see everyone as Arjun. Do not look at the things that come up. Do not look at others. Do not listen to the wasteful thing that other relates. Simply be a Alaukic being, divine being. Those who have unique sparkle of divinity in their thoughts, words, and deeds. This is known as being Arjun, an Alaukic being, a divine being. So Baba is asking, will you be like that? Raise your hand. Yes, Baba, I will. I will be like this. I am your Arjun. I will finish in a second all the waste thought from my life. Baba not receive the news, should not receive the news. What can I do? It happens. The circumstances are such. I'm not getting any help. I'm not receiving blessing. I don't have any support. Those who want some more time, raise your hand is asking. Do you want 1 or 2 months? Or you want 1 year? So that kind of weakness we should not have, that we keep on asking time and time and time on from Baba. This also get noted in the register. Do not think I have raised my hand many times. I also have made many promises for many years. No. Have firm determination. You should neither have such thought in subtle way, nor have such thoughts about others that they cannot do. These thoughts make you become slack, slow, dull. This is this is being continuing at all times, and this continues all time. This vibration also make you weak. Have a determined thought, and the determination will definitely bring about success. Do not create weak thought for yourself. I am master most powerful soul. I'm his child. I can do it. A lot of time is wasted in sustaining. When we create any weak thought, we also have to sustain them. We waste our time. Creation takes place very quickly. 100 are created in a second. 100 of thoughts in a second. And then we need to keep on nurturing them. It takes effort and time to finish them. And you are then deprived of receiving blessing and good wishes from Bap Dada. You are even deprived of the blessing and good wishes from everyone. So we think, how can it create goodness for others? But these are like subtle powers, subtle environment it creates, in which changes start coming to all people around us, to all souls around us. They start receiving the blessing of God through us. So why should not we do this good? Create such a bond of pure thought that the pure thought encircle even those who are a little weak, those who are not able to leave some bad habits, those who are not able to change themselves, those who are not in this knowledge. It will help those people. This bond of pure thought, it forms a killa, a kind of big fort where it encircles the weak soul also and give them complete support protection. This bond of pure thought will then become canopy of protection for them. It will become a means of safety. They'll be safe. They'll get pure. With our purity, they will also start becoming pure. They'll suffer less punishment or maybe no punishment. So this bond of we have to create bond of a very big fort of pure thoughts all around us in this full world. You have not yet fully realized the power of pure thought. One pure and elevated thought can perform such wonders. Try it and experience it this year. At first, so have you seen the war? Imagine the Mahabharat war. One from Kauravas, some arrows are coming with some powers, negative powers. From Pandavas, the positive power arrows are going and it is neutralizing that negative power arrows. We have seen that war. No? The same war is of thought. If somebody is giving us bad thought, or from our side itself, from our own this thing itself, some ways thought are coming, start giving it pure thought. If you are getting anger, start giving yourself pure thought. I am a peaceful soul. I'm master ocean of peace. It is radiating from me, spreading all around. It will cut off your wasteful thought and all the negative thoughts. So this is the war, the war between the wasteful and negative thought. We have to keep on putting the arrows of pure thoughts, positive thoughts. Just as they have portrayed the arrows of Kauravas and Pandavas, where one arrow destroys the other arrow before it reaches its target, so too thoughts try to finish other thoughts. They will do this. Somebody is creating negative for you, it will finish that also. However, suppose somebody told us, you are not mature, you are very angry, you are very sensitive. This kind of something word if we receive, what we do, we keep on thinking on that, create more waste thought on that. What did I do that they told us like this? Why they told like this? After coming in knowledge also, do they feel I am like this? Lots of waste thought. Immediately we have to, from when we receive this one arrow, we have to bombard it from not orally or with sound in our mind. I am very mature soul. I'm perfectly powerful soul. I'm his child. He has selected me for changing this world. How can I be like that? I'm not like that. Create more and more positive thoughts for you. More and finish that arrow. So this is another technique he's telling. You have to keep like a warrior, keep on giving the arrow of positive thought. If somebody is thinking negative for I cannot win, I cannot go, I have so much fear, give them positive thoughts. So much positive thoughts. You are this, you are that, you are that. Or in your mind also, if you give, with your eyes also, if you give, it will affect them. So this way we have to be always victorious. We have to keep on striking our arrow of positive thoughts. Now let us emerge and waste will then automatically merge. You allow time for waste. You do not cut it off instantly. So what will happen? When we listen any waste thought, we don't cut it instantly. We just start thinking on that. We get colored in. Somebody put the negative, suppose sprinkled at us with the color of negative thoughts. We get colored in that. But what we have to do, we also have to sprinkle same way color of positive thought and finish off their, neutralize their color. So I was telling you become colored by it indeed. Cut them off in less than a second. Finish them with pure thought. The atmosphere of everyone's pure thought will encircle and definitely work wonders. Baba कह रहा है, Baba's word, that it will do wonders. Do not think ahead, thinking that this does not happen, that you have done a great deal, that you are doing a great deal and have heard a lot, that you also have this great deal, but it does not happen. This kind of waste thought that I tried before, positive thought, it did not work, it did not doesn't work always. This kind of weak feeling should not come because sometimes something is happening in subtle. It will create wonder. Some few things may take time, but it will do its wonder. We should not become weak by creating this weakness that we tried, but it did not happen. It has to happen. It has to happen. There is no other go for that. It has to happen. Have determination and fly. What can you not achieve? Baba is telling. God is telling. However, there first has to be attention to yourself. Attention paid to oneself will finish tension. Did you understand what you have to do? Baba is asking. When some people say that this continue to happen all the time and they had promised earlier also, do not listen to anybody. If you are advising anyone, use positive thought. You say they say I already used many times, but nothing happened. All these are simply theory. This is very bad thing. Very weak. It create weakness of, like, we put the arrow and we made the arrow weak. So it's not right. Tell them. Speaking of good things, think of good things and do good things. Cha, are you all happy and content? Baba has now spoken to everyone. This is also the Father's love. The sign of your having love for someone is that you cannot bear to see any weakness in one you love. Baba loves us. He don't want to see us weak in any aspect of life. So he gave us Brahmastra today. The Brahmastra of good thoughts. How lucky we are. You will consider the mistake of the one you love to be your own mistake. So when father hears anything of the children, he considers it to be his own personally. So sweet. So you wish to see the one you love become complete, perfect and equal? Everyone say this to Bab Dada because of their love for Baba. Whether in their heart, in their song, words or thought, Bab Dada listens to everyone. So everyone say the same things many times. What return can we give for Baba's love? Because you have completely changed from what you were. You have been lucky, few out of millions. You have not become the handful out of lucky few, but you have become the lucky few out of multi-millions. All of you have passed in this. So what does the Father want in return? Can we give him return of his love? Is this much of care that he is owning our mistake also as his own? The return is to turn ourselves. Baba is asking. I want, what I want from you is you turn yourself. Understand? That is all. This is the return. You can do this? Can you not? Are you not able to do this out of your love? It is not selfish love, is it? Are you ready to renounce this out of your love? Are you ready to follow any order that Father gives? Are all of you 100% in love or in there is percentage? Are you ready to turn yourself? Is anything done out of love, renunciation, or fortune? If we do something in love, is it our fortune or is it our renunciation, tyag? It's fortune, right? That we are given opportunity to do something for God. Devotees are ready to cut off their heads. Are you ready to cut off Ravan's head? He's asking. So Shakti Sena, cut the Ravan's head. Be ready to cut off Ravan head. If at all it comes one, cut it. Again comes, cut it. Do not cut off your physical head, but at least cut off the head of Ravan. Will you cut off all 5 heads? Or will you leave 1 or 2 heads? Will you keep the head of little weakness perhaps? Okay, maybe not 5, but a 6th head of little unwise is also shown. There is a sixth head, that is being little unwise. Will you keep that? God is asking. No, Baba will not keep that. Thank you, Baba. Thank you. He's giving remembrance to all of us. We also give him our love, remembrance, and namaste. Shukriya, Baba. So, what did he give blessing yesterday? We take it today also. May you practice the exercise of putting the powers into your life and thereby become full of all powers. He gave us all powers. We have to do exercise of putting that power in our life. The power of tolerance, the power to accommodate, the power to back up. All this power we have to put into the life. Mother Brahma has spiritual attachment to the children. This is why he makes a special group of children emerge in subtle world by invoking them with subtle love and serve them the nourishment of power. Whenever he sees any of children we need some power, no, he emerged them Brahma Baba in subtle world and he gave them his powers. Here he used to serve them with ghee and also with them with some them exercise. Like in physical world, what we do to make somebody strong, ghee or some vitamins, minerals, horlicks, or make them do some exercise. Same way, Baba nourishes us with subtle world. He used to make you race through the 3 worlds from which there was a special hospitality was given in life, and all the children become full of all powers. I've experienced this also when he used to take me to all the 3 worlds. Slogan: Soul who remains stable in their own self-respect will give respect to others and enable them to move forward. So how nice yesterday, Murli. Om Shanti, Om Shanti.